Most schools choose captains the same way they always have. Coaches pick the best players, or teammates vote, and popularity usually wins. But here at Rowland High School, it's done a little bit different. The candidates for captain were asked to meet in this room before they made their way over to the front office to be interviewed by the administration staff. And when I walked into this room, it was something I was not expecting at all. A kid in a full suit, everybody else with a nice button-up, clean shoes, and their hair nicely done. They looked like they were ready to walk into a job interview, and that is because they were.
This is one of the most favorite meetings, events of the year. I enjoy this process so much because I get to see a different side of you that I don't always get to see sometimes, especially without the helmets on, and getting to see you and your why for this reason in this process.
This is bigger than just like Rowland High School, right? What we want to do and bigger than just Rowland football. What we want to do at Rowland High School, we're reimagining what it is to be here. Tell me if you guys heard it before. Rowland High School is too small. Rowland High School is not an athletic school. Rowland High School, you can't win there. It's just an academic school, right? And last year, you guys proved them wrong, right? You proved them wrong. If I asked Coach Seedles, CIF championship coach, right? He could have stayed or went anywhere he wanted, and he chose Rowland High School. I know why. Mr. Mola could teach anywhere he wants, but he chose Rowland High School. It doesn't have to be an AD, but chooses to be one of the first ones here, one of the last ones to leave. Project 57 could go do this at any school that they want, but you won't find them at other places. So I want to know why Rowland High School.
Rowland High School is the second home to me. Like I mentioned earlier, I've gone to over 12 different schools within growing up, and this Rowland High School is a place that I feel the most important connections to me. Go ask Faith in freshman year, we never wanted to leave this school. We would be here till 8 p.m. almost every night because we want to go home. And this is a place that I go to get away from my struggles at home, to distract me from the other things. And coming here to Rowland was a really nice part of my life, and I would appreciate coming here.
And this is what matters. So, that side of me yesterday is because I want this. They got to see it. I want everybody to see it. So be these guys. We need you to be these guys forever. Because Mr. Mola, Ms. Phillips, they got 2 more years. I am determined that these 2 people who have been here since I've been here, they're not going to leave without a ring. And that's your responsibility.
The process here mirrors a real interview, something most kids won't experience until they're adults, in front of their coaches, in front of administration, in front of their peers. They were being tested and taught a lesson so that they could be prepared for the future, including the toughest question that they were asked that day. What are you willing to give up to be a captain this year?
I'm willing to give up almost everything. You know, speaking about like my swag and things like that, I think a lot of that goes on with ego. I'm willing to be as humble as possible for this job, you know, and I think that's what I can do when it comes down to it, you know, being mature about how I represent my swag, how I represent myself, because I know a lot of you guys know I like to mess around a lot, and sometimes you guys might not think I take things serious, but in all reality, I take everybody here serious, and especially my teammates, you know, there's always a place and a time. I think that's the answer to that, my answer to that.
But one thing I could promise you is that nobody's going to question how hard I really work. But I also know that being captain is just more than just working hard for yourself. It's about the guy next to you. It's about picking up your teammate after he's down, holding each other accountable.
And what we have to understand, guys, is when you have so many good candidates, everything comes into play. Everything comes into play. You have to figure out, like, how do I do this? How do I separate it? It's the performance of the interviews, it's academic standing, it's attendance, because the margin of error is tiny now. And it's important to me that it's not a popularity contest, guys. It's just really important to me that it's not that. And what also is important to me is like, this isn't just about football, right? It's about culture. It's about who's representing the program the right way.
We sat down with Tito's this morning. We kind of went over like the captains and all that stuff, the reasons why certain people got chosen, the certain reasons why some people didn't get chosen, right? And we want to give you guys some feedback as to why those choices were made, right? There's nothing personal, there's nothing against you, dude, like nothing against the other three guys out there, right? But there's so many factors that went into it outside of just even like football, right? And I think, as you already know, like attendance is a huge part of it, and like we both understand, the coaches understand, like, you know, it happens sometimes, right? And you know, you have to take life by the horns, basically, right?
Life will hit you in ways, and you have to continue to show up, right? Because that just shows your grit as a person. And that's what I want from you. What I want to see from you this season is, even though you didn't get it, I want you to continue being a leader, and I want you to continue to show up. And I want you to show me that you can communicate and trust these guys. Because from what I see and what I saw in that room is they have your back. And you need to believe that too.
Overall, man, like, dude, you're an athlete. My challenge off the bat is next year you better go for it, because I know you're going to be a captain. If anything, the only little things that kind of like got in the way of you actually getting that title, you know, when you were giving your presentation, those little long pauses, right? So I guess advice for the next year, right, is just maybe rehearse it a little bit more, practice it, because what you said, I know it was real, I know it was from the heart, but it just kind of took a little bit of that confidence that we know you have. Like, these lessons that we're learning here are like next level, dude. Like, if I would have learned these lessons when I was a student here, like, there's so many things in life that maybe would have been perfect, but I would have like been like, let me approach it differently, right? And I mean, to just start off the bat, dude, you're confident, you're well-spoken, your teammates give you the respect, you know, when you walk into the room. Again, this is supposed to simulate like a real life thing, right? In a scenario, this is a job interview that you're going for, right? And there's things that are required, whether it be a bachelor's degree, whether it be experience, whether it be whatever, right? You're somebody we look forward to seeing on Friday nights, like, just from a you know, coach or however you want to see us, right? Like, it would hurt me to not see you on the field because of grades. And so your parents believe in you, coaches believe in you, we believe in you, and I know there's teammates in that locker room that believe in you as well. Just because you didn't get the title, like, you're still a captain material, man. Go out there, continue being, you know, the guy that gives it his all in every practice, but also showcase to the younger class, the juniors, the sophomores, the freshmen, hey, like, it's not easy to step out of your comfort zone. It's not easy to go out there and, you know, chase this big goal. All it takes is to do it, because, you know, you don't lose anything by trying, right? But you lose everything by not giving it even a shot. There's luck, right? But I think luck is a lot of being prepared for when the opportunity showcases itself, right? But what I want from you, man, is I want you to help me with the underclassmen, the juniors, the sophomores, the freshmen, not be in that position to where it's like, hey, like, oh, I'll catch up, I'll make it up in the summer. Like, no, dude, like, do that now. Be that guidance to those players, so that when the opportunity arises, they're prepared themselves to, you know? The Rowland football way of selecting a team captain is truly something special and something unique, something you don't see every day in a school. From the applications, to the interviews, to the debriefing, where we tell them their weaknesses and their strengths, and not in a way to discourage them, but to guide them to be better adults in the future. The standard was raised with all of them. Whether they were selected a team captain or not, expectations on them are a lot higher, because they stepped out of their comfort zone and they showed what true leaders do.